Hello, and welcome back to an episode that I wasn't actually going to record at the time I was recording it, but I realised at the end of the last one I left you with the tantalising and exciting prospect that I would build a wire and section mill. Because, you know, that's what gets everybody going. Wire and section mills. And, of course, I realised that while that was uppermost in my mind, currently, if I didn't do that, I would forget, and I would do often do something totally else, and you'd be like, eagerly watching the end of episode 67 and going, "Oh yes, excellent! He's going to build the wire and section mill next." Ooh, wire and section mills get me going. And then I didn't, and I went off and did something totally different. Probably messed around with some buses or griefed the AI a bit. So no, let's do that. Let's build the wire and section mill. Oh, are you ready for the wire and section mill? Oh. Nothing ever goes right for us, does it? No, out of a fit of pique, I'm just not going to build it there. No, not going to build it there. I refuse. I'm going to have a strop, and I'm going to build it over here. Even if it causes me problems, even if I have to go messing around, making trains go uphill and down dale, I'm going to build it over here. I'm just annoyed by that. Let's try again. Wire and section mill. Oh, so exciting. This really, I'm being hoisted by my own petard, which is I'm trying to evoke a sort of seedy, unpleasant atmosphere that people who are overly excited by wire and section mills, and all I'm getting is just constant pop-ups going, "Look at all these road vehicles being destroyed." And it's my own fault. I could have left the AI alone. then it wouldn't matter. Actually, speaking of the AI. Anyway, we get to build this wire and section mill, and it's going to take things. It's going to want steel sections, it's going to produce those. It's going to require carbon steel, acid, and cleaning agents. But I know that the AI will probably try to compete with me if I build this and then I don't immediately use it. So I'm going to build the station up first. I think I'm going to actually build the station up and set some trains loading. So I don't know whether this will actually recognise this as steel. So who knows? So that's going to be my. I think let's put my pickup platforms up here. So let's try. I think I need probably quite a lot of pickup platforms. So let's put my drop-off platforms up here. Maybe I don't know what's going to be my drop. Yes, so this is going to be where we drop things off. I think so that will come up there. That will go there. There we go. So this is going to be the trouble. Is the AI just building lots and lots of road vehicles, and then sort of just accepting that they get destroyed? This is going to be the drop-off. This one is going to be the pickup, and I may want to make the pickup sort of separated into the different cargoes that this provides. But for now, I just sort of do a single pickup. That should be fine. So there we go. So, that's a bit weird. The pickup station is a different local authority to the drop-off station. But when will you learn about this? When will you learn that this is the age of the electric signal? You don't need to do that. There we go. So they can come off there. That can probably join up as well. I don't even know if this is the right direction. I hope it is. There we go. It's all good. So that can go there. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. So that's a station built. And I was going to say that I'm not making much money. Actually, I'm making loads of money. It's just that I've built a whole expensive industry. And then okay, so what we're going to do now is just build a depot here. I'm just going to build some trains. So I should think so. This is going to go. This is wire section. Well, this is still tyres, isn't it, that we need. So here's the tyre plant. Yes, so the tyre plant, actually, if this is the pickup, they've got this all wrong, because so let's just build the route master. That's a bit iconic, isn't it? So this actually needs to come from here. And then, so there we go. So that's going to go over there. And we'll get away with that. That's good. So there we go. That's going to go around there. And so that also means that the pickup, you probably made a huge mistake on this, haven't I? So never mind. This station will become sort of so much spaghetti, I guess. And I will just live with the fact that it is so much spaghetti. And let's do that. We'll build more level crossings, because level crossings are going so well everywhere else. That's a little bit. It probably doesn't need that there. There we go. And that, you can have a nice entrance signal. That's fine. That can have a nice entrance signal there. And this, class 506. Class 5, we don't really have any AC overhead passenger lines, and passengers are a little bit off our radar at the moment. So, yes, so rubber company down there, that's good. There we go. So what I'm going to do is the steel wire, which I think is what the tyres need. I could just build some. Let's see. Let's build a clan glass. They're not that expensive. And a bogey. Salmon wagons. Yes, those would be quite good. So I'm not even sure if these get a speed boost from this. No. We're now at the age where there's no speed boost from renting a brake van, so we won't. Well, there we go. Steel wire rod. And that's probably more. That's not going to give us. That's not going to give us. I think it's still wire rod. Yes. Let's see. Still wire rod. So that can go via the pickup. That can go to there. And then let's see if we can drop that off the tyre. I think it's still wire. Yes, still wire rod. So that can go to there. And then I can create that group. So I'm only going to build the one. I'm only going to build the one because all I want this for is for the AI to think, oh, that station's actually being served. Literally all I want this to do is to say, the station's already being served. I'm not going to go and steal all your stuff. But now we have this. We need to think about getting all of our metal into it. So where did I want the metal to come from? Oh gosh, already forgetting this. So let's go back to. I can't even find my mill. There we go. So I'm going to just play the chain here. So this, I need the carbon steel. So let's link that up to the map. I think I decided that I was actually going to be that I was going to be efficient. I think it was my decision. That it was going to come from Jean-Michel's jar. Which is where we loaded up. So yes, we can load out the carbon steel from Jean-Michel's jar. So she's going to come up here. And then, yes, so we need to build a little bit more of a involved junction here. This was why you wanted to build it there, wasn't it? Oops, bridgehead's not at the same level. So I think you need to build that there. Oh, there we go, that should do. This is downhill, so it doesn't strictly need to be all on the same level, but that's fine. There we go. So that's how that will come in. This road, I should just get rid of it. Vexing road. There we go. Let's be there. Then So that's how that goes in. And now it just needs to come out. And the coming out, I think, could be the same. Oh, there's all this stuff in the way, isn't there? Let's see. Can we get rid of that road? No. What do you want to own that road for? It's rather annoying. Road ownership is getting in my way. So, let's see how we can do this. I'm very tempted to just do something that involves going over that road. So we want to come back. So I think, even though it's going to make my route horrendously inefficient, I think what I would like is to actually to be. Yes, do I want to put a level crossing there? So. Ooh, the 9F. 9F is quite a good freight locomotive, but we're not quite ready for it, I think. So, I'm going to do this. This is going to be slow. Oh, no, not there. And then going to do it the other side, so this is going to be a little bit slow. But I think it's worth it for the joy of destroying the AI's road vehicles, potentially. That, I think, that's a joy which should never be passed up. And yes, this is annoying. This is lots and lots of tight turns, which I don't really want to be doing, but needs must, and the needs are that. So there's a random level crossing in the middle of there. There we go. So this is not very clean. This is why we don't normally build the stations like that. Why is... Oh! That was dumb. That's my usual problem here. Oh, that I would like to use. That is definitely I would like to use that. So let's find something that we can replace that with. So... Brockley Bell, Carvers and Carkline, Carvers Big Tube. Oh. No. That's good to go. Don't drag those. It's almost even better expressed. I think this would be a nice thing to replace the A3s with Deltics. There you go. So we replace those with Deltics. Almost Express also is the one where we have capacity problems. So, and let's still replacing them with Deltics, but also let's do wagons, and let's replace those with Mark 1 carriages. And do wagon removal, just in case, but there we go. So there we go. So let's just do Wire Rod Station. So that can get in and out. Little bit wiggly on the out direction, but we will live. So, oh, that's very interesting. And the AI almost immediately went, I don't like that. Okay, so the AI didn't like that. We can just we can revel in the fact that we forced it to spend money on doing stuff. And so we can actually make that a little bit quicker. So there we go. That will do. So this now comes down here. This should connect up to the alloy steel. So I now need to make this a carbon steel pickup station. So this is quite nicely separated, I think. So let's keep it nicely separated. And let's bring this out here and bring this out here. Let's say that. So this is slag pickup, this is the alloy steel pickup. So yes, that's fine. We should do this. So this will now come out to here. This will go out to there, and then you should just tunnel through to there, and that will go there. There we go. Maybe I could reuse that tunnel. Who knows? So this goes out to here. Let's not do that. Let's do that. There we go. That's not too bad. That will suffice. Well, there we go. And pop that through there. And then we should be able to have our still station again. So this will need, let's make it 2x6. And that's how that's going to work. So this is going to be tunneled through there. And then that breaks that. So let's unbreak that. So there we go. That will be quite nice. No, that won't work because that will require making a 90-degree turn. So I'm just going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to bring that. Just give myself a bit more space here. And I'm still not doing what I wanted to do, which is trying to get rid of the... So what I want to do is get rid of the 90-degree turn. What I actually want to do is move that out to there. So they then have space for a depot. There we go. So that tunnel can go there. And then I have space to put a depot there. I have no horrible 90-degree turns. What I do have, there's a problem here, which is that this actually doesn't have anywhere for my waypoint to go. So there we go. That now does. It's going to be a little bit inefficient, but we will survive, I think. In fact, I didn't need to do all that moving around because now I do have enough space to put a depot there. Never mind. So, and I can put a signal there. In fact, put a block signal there. And to get rid of that one because my waypoint can sit on here. So this is going to be sterling carbon steel. Oh, there we go. So we can now set up a train to pick up the carbon steel. Maybe I should have got that 9F. Well, never mind. Let's do... Let's say Deltics. Deltics would be just so excessive for this. Let's do Britannias. How much carbon steel does this produce? Loads. Loads and loads. Yes, Britannia is definitely what we want then. So that's going to be carbon steel. 285 tons. 5.4. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think this is... That will work. Okay, so... I don't want to take 6 signals. So I think that should be okay. You see, that might be a little bit slow. And that might need a bit of work, but... Okay, let's make this go via carbon steel and here. But let's do what I keep forgetting, which is to make it full load. There you go, that's good. And then that's going to go via Hackbridge drop-off and drop-off there. There we go. Do we have any ungrouped trains? No, that's just the one, so that's good. So this is going to be our carbon steel train. So that goes into there. And then just going to clone. I probably need 2 or 3 of those. Maybe even more. It's quite a short route, but it's also quite high amount of cargo. So we shall see. Let's have a look, make sure there's nothing really getting too old. There's still these. Where on branch? Why do these just not ever service at any point? Is there an auto-replace problem here? Go on, auto-replace yourself. Okay. No, that has serviced itself. That has replaced itself. And then there's the soda ash. So these again, I think these just need to be manually told to service. That's same with the Carbers and Clark lines. Same with these. Same with this. I think. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through these older trains and just force them to service. So I'm just holding down control and clicking the depot, which basically says, yes, you are going to have to service. And then that should work. I know we set up some of our trains with this whole they go to the depot when you're getting old. I should get back to doing that. I got out of the habit. Too many crises. So hopefully these will all be servicing right. Now, carbon steel drop off. Any of the trains from here full yet? No, they're not. No. This is our first one. Carbon steel 395, and it's still empty. This is. Oh no. Okay, so I almost got there. Almost got there in time. Actually, no, you can go back in that depot. But I forgot to refit it. There's always something, isn't there? All right, carbon steel. Refit to carbon steel. Then these other two can just be refits there. And they should be fine. They probably need to have their situation reset. So that's good. So that should now work. I hope. That has a total carbo. Total carbo. Oh! Aha, that's the problem. So 9p. Okay, so Robinson 9p. Let's give bag and removal off. So where are we? Robinson 9p. We already stopped replacing those. Stop releasing those. It's a Timberwolf add-on, so it'll be probably down the bottom. I think. Robinson 9p. Ah, yes. So this is a 4-cylinder express locomotive. Well, let's replace it with merchant navies. It's a little bit. The merchant navy is a little bit of a hazardous replacement because they will be retired soon. Ah, of course, because it's getting to the 1950s. What's happening in the 1950s is... Ooh. No, we can go back to passengers in a bit, but first we need to sort out our carbon steel situation. So that one's sorted. That one is now can be refit. So this should be nice and full of carbon steel. There we go. Excellent. So that's the first cargo going across to our wire and section mill, but we will need more. We need much more than just carbon steel to make this. So this also needs carbon steel is a finger sprite. It also needs acid and cleaning agents. So let's have a look at that chain while these sort themselves out. So let's start with acid. I think let's have a look at what we need from acid. So chloralkali plant. No, there's one there. There's one right there. Cryosalt salt reduces acid. It's being supplied by the AI, so that's not a wise move to. Let's put that carbon still. Not a wise move to go and do something which are relying on the AI, because the AI has a habit of just disappearing and not. So this over here, we have this chloralkali plant, which doesn't really do very well. And that's, I don't know, it produces quite a bit of acid. So we do have acid over here. So that might be the answer, is yes. So that's where we can get acid from. Not a huge quantity of it, but that will do. There we go. But I think that's enough. So now we're coming in nicely to land on schedule. No, none of this awkward. Oh God, everything is going wrong. I should probably check on how the kerosene castles are doing, because I don't think I ever really checked on those. I think I just assumed that rubber was working, but rubber sold. So yeah, they're a little slow, but they seem profitable enough. Over time, the 9F as well. That'll be exciting when it comes. And I think we're in a nice good place now. That's the Kriegendoran silo. Where's the thing that we do? Is that a Hackbridge rod mill? Yes. So there we go. Lots of still. Oh, And there's your disaster. There you go. Enjoy your disaster. Have fun with it. There we go. So disaster averted. And that is a nice round 25 minutes. So I shall indeed see you in a future episode.